our reputation surely is based on our ability to deliver emotive design in a quality fashion or a value fashion that clients understand, but also people get. When we're dealing with clients, when we're dealing with consultants, they'll start to feel this design care or design duty, if you like, which is really focused to how people use buildings and how people experience spaces. A lot of the work that we've done in Dubai is based on this kind of process of design that's beyond architecture. A design-led experience is about the use of space, essentially. And people have this emotive connection to spaces to tell their own stories. Right, this is quite an important element to when we're designing, is understanding how people react to space. And it's not necessarily about the architecture, right? It's about the spaces in and around the buildings and also inside the buildings and the scale of those spaces, the colours, the textures, the details. And so there's a kind of duty of care which we try and put into the architecture, which starts well before the architecture itself. It's actually more about an experiential storyline. And out of that might come a material or a texture or a detail or a design direction, which helps us inform the architecture. The use of software and understanding how to design and how to communicate design in 3D. And if you can communicate in 3D in an environment that's accessible and very visual, you know, surely that's the utopia of design communication, is that people can get inside that space. So we do that now on a 3D level. You know, yes, we sketch and do it, but we're sharing 3D models backwards and forwards all the time to get the design right, and then we get into BIM and then really crank away with the technical delivery, etc., etc. But it's based on the correct design foundation for the project or the experience of the space. BSBG came to me 10 years ago and we had a chance to pitch on a project called The Beach. I needed a lead executive architect because The Beach was a very challenging project, a very quick timescale. We were defining a design style that's actually become the foundation of a lot of the projects that were delivered over the last sort of 8 to 10 years in and around Dubai. So that was very complicated and very intense design process to develop a style of work, as well as the architecture and the public realm and all the other elements to it. So that was really the first project that we kind of developed that ethos. You know, Alistair and I have never kind of forgotten that experience, and now we've got the opportunity to work together again, and as part of one family, you know, BSBG, and so that's quite an attractive proposition for me personally, and I'm sure it adds a lot of value to the business. As a design studio, as well as a delivery and an executive architect role, we've also got a design architect role. We're adding a layer to that, and that's quite an attractive proposition when you bring emotive design and technical design together and you create one solution, and I think that's very exciting for the future.